This program is intended to familiarize you with your new Scott AirPack self-contained breathing apparatus, or SCBA. The system maintains positive pressure in the facepiece while supplying air just as the user demands it. The mask-mounted regulator is called the EasyFlow Plus regulator. The EasyFlow Plus regulator air saver switch is located at the top of the regulator cover. This air switch saves air supply when removing both the regulator and facepiece, or when removing the regulator from the facepiece. The user simply depresses the air saver switch to deactivate airflow through the regulator. To restart the flow of air, simply connect the regulator to the facepiece, inhale sharply, and breathe normally. The EasyFlow Plus regulator is large enough for the wearer to disconnect, reconnect, and operate the regulator controls, all while wearing gloves. The EasyFlow Plus regulator, as in the past, is capable of sustaining airflow volumes in excess of 400 liters per minute, giving you air as you demand, and reducing your chances of overbreathing the system. The next feature we'll discuss is the AV3000 facepiece. The facepiece is available in small, medium, and large. Each size has a colored dot indicating the size of the facepiece. Green is small, black is medium, and red is large. Cylinders for the Scott AirPack SCBA are available in 30, 45, and 60-minute rated durations. Keep in mind that reference to these cylinders is identified as rated durations, and the actual time you achieve from the cylinder will vary considerably, depending upon physical condition, type of workload, physical characteristics, training, and a number of other factors. To start, carefully inspect the complete AirPack 75 harness and back frame, making sure that the waist and shoulder straps are fully extended. Also, check the harness for worn or frayed webbing or damaged components. If damaged, the unit should be tagged out of service and returned for repair by qualified technicians. Inspect the facepiece to ensure that all straps are fully extended and in proper working order. The straps should not show any material fraying or loose threads. Now inspect the facepiece internal parts. Check the rubber facepiece seal all the way around the lens, making sure there are no deformities, deterioration, cracking, or tears. Now check the nose cup, again making sure there are no deformities, deterioration, cracks, or tears. Make sure the voice emitter ducts are present and do not show damage or deterioration. Now on the outside of the facepiece, look at the lens. Make sure there are no cracks, scratches, dirt, debris, or any condition that would prevent a good seal or distort your vision. Look at the voice emitters located on the right and left side of the facepiece. Make sure they are both present and the edges are sealed by the rubber voice emitter duct. Check the cylinder's hydrostatic test date to make sure that it has been tested within the prescribed time. Carbon fiber and aluminum cylinders require hydrostatic testing every 5 years. Check the cylinder pressure gauge to make sure the cylinder is full. If it is not full, replace it with one that is fully charged. Now let's cover the EasyFlow Plus regulator inspection. Check to make sure the regulator hose, HUD visor, and air saver switch boot are intact and not damaged or distorted. Turn the regulator over and inspect the regulator gasket, making sure it is fully seated and doesn't show any damage such as chips or tears. Connect the regulator to the facepiece. You can do this by aligning the regulator to the facepiece with the purge knob in the 12 o'clock position to the facepiece, ensuring the flats of the regulator are aligned with the flats of the facepiece. Rotate the regulator clockwise in the facepiece until it clicks into place, opening the cylinder valve. Check the remote pressure gauge on the Pack Alert control console right shoulder strap to verify that you have a fully charged cylinder. The gauge indicator should be in the green space on the gauge dial. Now turn the cylinder valve off, pushing the hand wheel in and rotating the cylinder valve hand wheel in the clockwise direction until it stops. Check your end of service alarm by watching the remote pressure gauge and slowly opening the regulator purge knob. As trap pressure continues to be bled off, the VibraAlert alarm will activate when the gauge indicator is at approximately 1/4 full. Continue to use the purge knob to vent the trap system pressure. After all the air is fully vented, close the purge valve by turning it to the 12 o'clock position. To check that your mask-mounted regulator is working correctly, hold the facepiece up to your face and inhale sharply to start the flow of air and breathe normally. Slowly remove the facepiece from your face and air should flow freely. Stop the free flow of air by pressing the air saver switch and releasing. Check the regulator purge knob operation by rotating the regulator red purge valve clockwise. Air should once again flow freely from the regulator. Stop the flow of air by turning the red purge knob back to the 12 o'clock position. After each use of your Scott AirPack SCBA, it should be thoroughly cleaned and disinfected. When cleaning the SCBA, do not disconnect the cylinder or the regulator quick disconnect. Doing so could result in contaminants entering the air path. The facepiece should be separated from the regulator and cleaned with the cleaner recommended in the operating and maintenance instructions. If you find any damage to the air pack, such as worn parts, frayed webbing, dented or damaged cylinders, facepiece damage, or if the AirPack SCBA fails to operate properly during your inspection, it should be removed from service and tagged for repair.